Good morning, brothers. Welcome to the Brown Bag Gentleman. Today it's a black shave. We're in a black shirt. We're going to use a black soap, lump of coal, Christmas season soap from Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements. We're going to do the pre-shaves face washing with, of course, the black cube, also a Phoenix product. And we're using a black brush. Soap is whipped up. So let's just wash the face. Let me get my warm water going here in the sink. Alrighty, dip the soap in this water. I do like this pre-shaving, and now you don't have to use it or like it. You can just use your shaving soap instead, and that'd work just fine. But I like having just that separate soap. It's part of the experience, it's part of the charm. I just like it. And like I said, like I've seen before, it works great under a mediocre soap to leave it on. But of course, I'm just using it to wash my face, so I'm not going to leave it on. I've done that before, but I really prefer to wash your face first. Hands off. There we go. It's Saturday morning, a little, maybe around 8 o'clock, maybe just a little after. On the 19th of December, and I'm getting ready to go with some help. I'm going to go clean windows in the sanctuary over at church, over at St. Francis Anglican Parish. Starting the day right with a nice shave. Okay, set that aside, we're good. Soap going, here we go, works well. And see, I've reviewed this soap before. Basically, it's a nice soap. It's a Phoenix soap, so it's a good soap. I think it's a CK6. Is that a CK6? No, I take it back. It's not a CK6. It's the Crown King formula. Let me get the lid back out so you can see that. See at the top says Crown King. That was before the CK6 formula. So. And actually, that's all I own. I don't own any of the new CK6 formula soap, which is even better. But I mean, this is so good. I'm very pleased with this soap. I really am. And I've had the samples of the CK6 and enjoy it. So when this runs, when my soaps run out, yeah, I'm gonna replace them again with CK6 formula soap. We'll get the latest and greatest then. But very pleased with this soap. I mean, you can see it lathers nice. It's soap. It's just the uniformity. It takes water. You know, I always start off my Phoenixes with just a little bit of like a half teaspoon of water too, after I've done my 2 shakes and a squeeze of the brush, and load the brush. I leave, when I pull the soap, excuse me, the lathering bowl out of the warm water out of the sink, I leave like a half a teaspoon of water in there to build my lather with. And you can see it's just a nice soap, real consistent. Pricier than some, not as pricey as others. It's just consistent, it's just real good. Brandon Douglas really do a good job, very pleased. And they've been easy to communicate with as well. I've emailed on several occasions for things, the discussion of things, and they get back, very pleased. I can't say I've ever communicated with Douglas, but I have with Fran. Very, very, very responsive. Okay, oh, the razor head is the double open comb from Italian Barber. The handle is one of my favorite handles. It's from Phoenix, because I actually had a Phoenix head here before, but I swapped it with my son. I think I may not have mentioned that here on Brown Shaved Gentleman. I think I should mention it on my original Facebook feeds. I do like, for me, I like the Phoenix head a tick better. So I'd love to be able to trade back with my son. Sean, if you're listening. But that's for me, because to me it's just a tick more aggressive, and it's just that sweet spot for me for what I like. So, is this bad? No, not actually, not at all. It's just I like it just a tick more aggressive, and that one, and it's not. I can't say it's aggressive. It's just a little bit more so. It's still probably, to give you a comparison, it's probably the other one. The Phoenix head is probably just the next level up from like an Edwin Jagger. Yes, it's an open comb, so obviously it's going to be the next level up. And this one, even being open comb, it's just real consistent. They both are. It's just that my preference really is for the Phoenix. What I like too is how these razors get really up underneath there. It gets right up in that crevice. Which can be hard for me sometimes. Yeah. Yeah, it just gets that open comb there, and the double open comb, it just gets in there. I like that. So you just get easier without. To me, it's less apt to nick myself because it just reaches up in there with that skinny little head. See if you can see that. Yeah, see the skinny little head. The blade of the day is a Gillette Silver Blue, my current favorite blade. Christmas week I went with it. I was thinking about going with an Astra or something like the old days, but that's what I pretty much always used. But I went with the Gillette because I like the Gillettes. I just like them. They're just, to me, they're a tick up in aggression from the Astra, but they're also smooth. I don't have any issues. I don't, like nicking myself. I'm going to nick myself with that blade. It's usually human error. Which happens. You'd think it wouldn't after 10 plus years of doing this, but it happens. You're still using a bare exposed blade. You can see that head. See that? There we go. Yeah, there you go. See that? Second pass against the grain. This handle, to me, a 3.5 inch handle it's a sweet spot for me. That's what I like. You might like a 3 inch better, or you might like the 4 to 4.5 inch better. I know my youngest son likes the longer handles better. But I found that I don't like are those fat handles. Those were kind of a novelty probably closer to 10 years ago, maybe 5 to 10 years ago. Bought one, got a Maggers, I think, fat handle, really fat thing, heavy. Didn't care for it. Of course, not as maneuverable. And this thing, see, I just 3 fingers is all I'm holding it with. Stretching out the neck skin. The Brandon Capo, if you're watching this, just remember too, because I know you're very interested in starting this, so if you do, just make sure you stretch out your neck skin. Some people you'll see put their hands down here on the body beneath their neck to pull too, or put a face to pull. I could just usually do it enough with just contorting the face and looking stupid. Don't have a lot of followers, so I shouldn't get too much abuse on that one. Well, if my sons watch, yeah, there'll be some abuse. Oh, now normally a third pass, I normally don't do this area, but oops. Jabberjawing and lathering, and so yeah, I'll take care of that. But I'm not going to go up against the grain. I just don't do that on my chin. It's just this area is just too sensitive for me. That's sensitive, and this is second in sensitivity. So that's why normally I don't even do 2 on a Saturday. I do that on Sunday, but I did it. Whoops. Against the grain. And this just goes nice. This razor just works on this third pass. See, I can just flick along there and it gets close and it's smooth, and it's with its blade combination. There's no jumping, you know, no skipping, no grabbing. It just goes, it glides. And this soap, yeah. This is a good combination. With all this working for me, so if I cut myself now, it's all me. It's all me. Okay, yeah. Yeah, a little closer than it was last week. The Gillette Fat Boy on setting 7 that I normally do doesn't quite get on the scar quite as well. And this isn't perfect. This is not, but I'm not pushing it either. I could go after it and get it smoother, but yeah, I don't want to nick up the scar area. Just a light touch with this thing is just wonderful. Oh, now I went a little off on that one, and I could have nicked myself, but no, I don't think I did. There we go, right at the base. Here, I had a couple of whiskers just hanging out right here. There we go. There we go. Yeah, nice. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh, right there. There, yeah. Just to get it nice and smooth. There. Rinsing out the razor. Just rinsing it off. Gonna dry it off until I'll be right back. And when I dry off my razor, I'm not just driving off the whole thing, because yeah, I don't want to shred up the towel. That's a razor blade in there. So I kind of dry off the handle, then I tap it on the side to get rid of excess water, and then I just kind of lightly buff the top, just to kind of get rid of water, excess water. And then of course it goes in the shelf over here to my right to dry out. And we're gonna wash off the brush. 7, 8, 9, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Okay, so yes, I swirled it around in my hand under the running water 50 times. Shake to squeeze, and now I'm gonna dry this out, which I'll show you here. Dry off the handles, so it doesn't slip on my hand. Now I give it one squeeze, and now we brush it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 90 degrees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Brush is ready to go on the shelf. Gotta rinse out my soap bowl, lathering bowl. Now for you out there who know, this is what I call this a lathering bowl because I build my lather in it. I've heard them loading bowls, but I think loading bowl is if the soap is already in there and you're loading the brush. I think that's a loading bowl at that point, I think. Same bowl. Let me dry this off. Okay. Now we're going to do nice warm water washcloth. Just rinsing out the sink a little bit to get all the excess whiskers off the edges. There we go. Turn my water to cold. So yes, you hear the water running because I just switched over to cold to run the cold water while this warm, because this is warm. Ah, yeah, nice. Oh, that nice warm water. Oh yeah. I pretty much exclusively switched from the witch hazel to alum. But today we're going to use the witch hazel just because I haven't used it in weeks and weeks. So we're going to do that today. There we go. Now let me just do a cold water rinse first. Oh yeah, it's cold. Winter has finally hit North Carolina. Okay. Let me dry off my face. There we go. Ah, nice. Oops, I see my alarm. Well, assuming not my alarm. My cameras are still on because my wife is going in and out feeding the animals and letting the dog out and setting off the camera. I can see I keep getting feeds on my phone. I'm filming this on a Galaxy Note 10. Okay, so we did that. How about a little, not that one, this one. Oops. Plastic bottle. This is, here we go. This is Sterling's Ben Franklin. To me, it complements well with Old Spice. So we're gonna do that today. That's what I feel like doing today. So this is a witch hazel based, so yeah, definitely shake it up. If you have anything witch hazel based, shake them up. Especially if it's you make it yourself type of thing, but which I don't really do. I like to support the artisans. Yeah, this, to me, this is, I mean, this is not an Old Spice scent, but it's spiced similarly, so it complements well underneath it. Oh yes. It's there. Do I need to shake the Old Spice? Probably not, but because it's a commercial product, but yeah, I just couldn't have it doing it at all. I do restrict the lid so it doesn't guzzle in and out. I don't remember the other one glugging so much, but it was a long time ago, so the original, I can't tell you for sure if that was the case. Oh yeah, I feel the alcohol sting in a couple of spots. Little nick I've got there, yeah, that stung. I hit myself somewhere around about here. I could feel the sting a little bit. So a couple of spots, but yeah, there was no weepers. There we go. So we won't stink up the church now. I'm gonna go over there to clean up. A little bit of aftershave balm because it is dry. It's dry in the house now too. I just started up the humidifier mostly in my office. So we're gonna do 7 drops of this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, one more, 7. There we go. And this is the Lidl product. Oh man, what scent is that? Refined. Light, citrusy scent, a little light scent, very light. 7 drops so I can hit the forehead too, and the nose. If I'm doing just the face area here, I would probably just do 5 drops, but I decided I want to hit the forehead too. You need lotion. Go to the nose area, underneath the eyes. Okay, a little excess on my hands, a little bit. It's not a greasy, yucky afterwards. It just kind of dissipates. Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to wash my hands. A little lotion on the hands, not a bad deal. Alrighty, so shave is done. Not going to worry about combing the hair too much because I'm just going to put a bandana on my head in case it gets sweat a little bit over there cleaning windows. We're going to get about half the windows done, I think, today. That's my goal, is to get 4 of the 8 windows done. And the other 4 will have to wait until after Christmas. Because they're going to start decorating here, I think, Monday, possibly. So, shave was good today. Feels nice and smooth, nice. Nice razor to deal with. I don't think it's horribly expensive to purchase that one either. I don't remember how much it is. The double open comb from Italian Barber. And the one from Phoenix is like 35, 40 bucks, 35-ish. Unless you get the adjustable one, then that one's more. But I just like the original one. In fact, someday if I don't get the other one back from my son, I'm gonna buy that again because I do like that razor head. So I hope you enjoyed. Hope you enjoyed seeing the equipment and different products I try to use to just show you different things. And I probably won't see you until Christmas Day, so I'm going to say it now. Merry Christmas. Go with God.